And smoking, that's another one. Try to stop smoking, that's a beauty, huh? Well, with cigarettes, my wife and I, we made a deal, my wife and I. We only smoke after sex. I got the same pack now since 1975. What bothers me is my wife. She's up to 3 packs a day.
Rodney Dangerfield made talk show hosts laugh so much they couldn't catch their breath before the next joke landed.
Well, I finally solved my drinking problem. I joined Alcoholics Anonymous. Yeah, I still drink. I use a different name, that's all.
These are Rodney Dangerfield's funniest talk show moments. Dangerfield lost track of his jokes.
Well, the other night I took the wife and kids out. I figured I'd play it safe. Left all lights on the apartment, left the radio on, left a note in the front door. The note said I'm inside. Came home that night, I still got robbed. The guy left his own note. He said, I looked all over for you. I don't know. I tell you, I can't do nothing right, you know? When I bought my dog, I got stuck. I got a dumb dog. Well, it took me 2 years. I taught him how to sit. He forgot how to stand.
Rodney turns a memory slip into part of the act instead of letting the moment die off. Rodney's jokes are endless.
Very, very big.
Is that selling well, is it?
Very, very, very big.
Big seller, big
Actually,
seller.
the book was a sequel to the doctor's very first novel.
He had another novel.
Oh, another novel, yes, which is all about togetherness and exercise.
Oh?
Entitled Push-Ups Can Be Exciting.
I think I read that one.
You read that one?
Read that one.
Yes.
He got 6 months for that, didn't he?
Got 6 months for
Yes.
that one, yes.
Well, you should
But I'll tell you, Johnny,
Yeah,
you
do tell
take
me.
care of your spark plugs and points, you'll never have trouble with your car. Never, right? You know that.
How are your points?
Plugs and points are the whole thing. My plugs are okay, I have trouble with my points.
I've heard that.
Yeah. But spark plugs are very, it's hard to get good spark plugs today.
I didn't know that.
It's hard.
Really?
Well, you know what they say about spark plugs.
What do they say?
You turn them upside down, they all look
Look
alike.
like, sure they do.
This prime career era, Rodney sounds like he could keep going for another 10 minutes without ever losing the pattern. Rodney jokes to Carson about his refrigerator.
I don't like classy restaurants.
You don't like classy
I
restaurants?
like to eat home.
Home.
Home, I don't have to worry about a tie and a jacket, nothing. You know, you want something else, no big production with waiters. You open a refrigerator, I see what's around.
Right.
If I got a refrigerator at home, I can't figure. It's very deceiving.
Ah.
My refrigerator, it's always full. There's nothing to eat. We got things in our refrigerator like a half a bottle of flat soda, a cup with a broken egg in it. This broken egg has been laying there for 4 months, just waiting for someone to scramble it. We have one bottle of ketchup that we use. Then we have another bottle of ketchup. It's almost empty. It's been there now for a year and a half.
Dangerfield flips something as dumb as opening the fridge into a straight-up no-respect disaster, sharing what his doctor said about getting old.
Life's not easy.
Not easy. You can't trust doctors either. They're all mixed up.
You really
kidding?
think so, huh?
My proctologist used to be a photographer.
Yeah.
Hey, he took x-rays, told me to bend over and say cheese. One time I saw him, he gave me sleeping pills. He told me to take them whenever I wake up. So when I was born, after the doctor cut the cord, he hung himself. I tell you, my problem is I drink too much, way too much.
Yeah.
I get my doctor a urine specimen. There was an olive in it.
He takes aging and turns it into one compact burst of humiliation and bad news. Dangerfield's weight issues.
I tell you, folks, with me, nothing comes easy. You know, I can't lose any weight. I tried jogging. I keep running into restaurants. I tell you, with me, nothing works out, you know. I'm still heavy. I can't lose any weight. Well, last week I went nuts. I tried the rice diet. Between meals, kept folding my shirts. No, I tell you, I'm a little upset myself lately. My wife keeps bothering me. I'm putting on weight, you know. Yeah, she keeps coming up with new diets all the time. Well, one week she put me on a grapefruit diet. Yeah, for 7 days I had 10 grapefruits a day. It ended up I lost 4 pounds. I got a citrus rash.
Rodney's whole joke engine here is built for self-destruction material like this, making weight struggles perfect fodder, cracking up David Letterman.
Sir,
That's I keep busy, you know, I keep busy doing these things.
Well, we appreciate
the
it.
answer to life is you got to keep busy.
You have to keep busy.
That's right.
Yeah.
In fact, right now I'm looking forward to a very exciting new venture. It's not definite. She just moved to my building, you know.
Which?
It's all right. Now, but this girl's a wild girl, I'll tell you that. You kidding? I took her to a bar to have a few drinks. She gave the mechanical bull her phone number. Really, a wild girl. This is on all the way, isn't it?
It's on all the way. No, we checked it right after the opening. It's
Good.
all working.
Letterman was the perfect host for this appearance because his humor already tilts toward irony and absurdity, just like Rodney's. Rodney exposes his father.
I mean, I had her rough. I told my old man I'm sick and tired of running around in circles. He got mad. He nailed down my other foot. My old man, he didn't help either. The time I was kidnapped, they sent back a piece of my finger. He said he wanted more proof. I mean, it was the same thing when I was a kid. No respect. My old man told me Mickey Mouse died in a cancer experiment. My old man, he didn't help either. Kept taking me to the zoo. He said he was hoping my real parents would claim me.
This one has a sharper personal angle than a lot of the usual Rodney couch jokes, making it feel more like a remembered bit than a generic appearance that could apply to anyone. Rodney breaks Dean Martin's composure.
You really had a great crowd tonight, huh?
Are they beautiful? Beautiful.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, you know me, Dean. I love crowds. Love crowds. When I was a kid, my house was always crowded. Always people around. You know, I come from a big, old-fashioned, hard-working, stupid family. That's what... Nobody liked my family when I was a kid. Nobody liked us, you know. They always wanted to get rid of us. And one time my family went on a picnic in the woods. The animals started a forest fire.
The title of this segment tells you everything you need to know. The back-to-back one-liners don't give Dean time to recover between punchlines, creating a cascade effect. Dangerfield's marriage is on the rocks.
I tell you, with my wife, I got no respect at all. I mean, she marries me, keeps talking about Marcello Mastroianni. Yeah, I took her to an Italian movie a year ago. That's all I hear is Marcello Mastroianni. To me, it sounds like a side dish. Hey, my wife can't do nothing right. She can't cook, the worst cook in the world. Gave my kid alphabet soup. He spelled out help. She's a lousy cook, too. She can't cook at all. I leave dental floss in the kitchen, the roaches hang themselves. And I tell you, my wife, she can't cook either. My house, we pray after we eat. I bought a pressure cooker. Now I eat off the ceiling.
The marriage-themed moment turns the whole segment into one very clear premise, instead of a broad set that could go anywhere. Dangerfield makes marital dysfunction sound like a natural disaster he's reporting from the center of, rather than something he contributed to creating. Rodney Surprise visits The Tonight Show.
You have one, which is a funny chair, which is a funny room, and you know what to do there. It's strange. But he filled in for me there. He's filling in for me now, and Will Jordan was there, and Henny Youngman. You know, you can't talk business with Henny Youngman. He did a show for me when I did it for nothing, too. Very nice. Called him up. I said, Henny, want to do a show for me? He says, you hear this one, Rodney?
Yeah, that's the way he talks.
And here's what I said, I want to do a show, I'll pay you. He said, you hear this one, Rodney? And he finally did the show for me, did it for nothing. It was very nice. And he told me a funny joke, too, young. He said, this guy calls up. He says, the other guy says, you got the wrong number. He says, are you sure it's the wrong number? He said, I've lied to you before. That was a funny joke that Youngman told me.
The whole hook of this Tonight Show appearance is Rodney dropping into Carson while he's in the middle of doing Dean's show like he owns the place. It was rare for any celebrity to make an unannounced visit, so when they did, they had to make it count. And Dangerfield certainly did. Dangerfield's 1992 Tonight Show segment.
Would you like him to see that?
Whatever you say. I mean, whatever you want to do, we'll do. I just want to say before the clip, though, that you know, it's a sad thing coming up, you know, for me. And, you know, May 22nd, yeah, over, you know. And, you know, you become part of someone's life, like a habit, you know. And, and every day, you know, night, you look forward to the show.
This is a strong later Carson-era Rodney spot, as it shows how little he needed to change his basic engine as the world around him had shifted, but his joke construction still worked on contact-making consistency, part of the fun.
No, it's tough to find a woman, Johnny. It's tough.
Is,
I'm
yeah.
lonely. You have
Lonely
no
guy,
idea.
huh?
Oh, you have no idea how lonely I am. How lonely? I'm so lonely. The other day in traffic, a guy gave me the finger, and I enjoyed it.
A lonely guy. Yeah.
It's tough to find a woman, Johnny.
It is,
tough,
huh?
you know?
Yeah.
Got to get a woman you can trust. Trust is the whole thing.
You betcha.
I was going one girl for a while. I trusted her. She let me down.
Oh?
Well, what happened was, you know, she ran away with my best friend.
Oh.
Now I got no dog.
He doesn't arrive sounding like a nostalgia act trying to recapture something, but sounds like Rodney still knows the shortest path to a laugh, proving his timelessness. Jay Leno and Martin Short can't settle him down.
I'll tell you one thing, though, Martin, you gotta watch your drinking, I'll tell you that. I mean, I solved my drinking problem. I joined Alcoholics Anonymous. I still drink, I use a different name, that's all. You know? Oh, what can I tell you? But, Kevin, how are you, baby, huh?
Hey, Rodney, what's up, man?
Going along, trying to make the most of it, you know.
Yeah.
But Vegas is something, isn't it?
Oh, really something, Vegas.
A lot of things people don't know about Vegas.
Yeah.
You know, right here, the population never changes. Never. Every time a kid is born, some guy leaves town.
Hey!
Rodney is sitting with two people who can both be very funny, and he still makes the couch feel like his stage while completely dominating the conversation through sheer force of material.
One time I took out a belly dancer. She told me I turned her stomach. And one time they fixed me up with a girl. I got stuck, I'll tell you that. Yeah, blind date like, you know. Yeah, they told me she had early American features. Yeah, she looked like a buffalo.
Rodney Dangerfield, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, come. Want to finish?
No, he's drunk. Ignore him.
Oh, yeah, you're good.
Martin Short is already naturally elastic and playful, but Rodney's misery machine gives the segment its shape as his deadpan complaints anchor everything while the others orbit around him. Jay tries to guide things, yet Rodney keeps answering with lines that turn casual chat into another joke run, showing he never breaks character even in social situations. The funniest part is that he never sounds like he's trying too hard, but sounds like this is just how life reports itself to him, creating rare authenticity that audiences recognize as real. That dead serious delivery against Martin's brighter energy makes the whole exchange pop as the contrast in styles becomes the comedy itself.
Okay, whatever you say, I don't know. Now I lost my place.
I just assumed you had to breathe at one point.
You're talking about, she looked like a buffalo, I believe.
Oh, buffalo, yes.
Yes.
Buffalo, right, okay. Anyway,
rather than requiring setup. It's a good reminder that Rodney didn't need a monologue spot to dominate a segment, just needed a microphone and an opening line to launch. Leno likely tried creating structure with prepared questions, but Rodney used every prompt as springboard for his material, regardless of topic, making the host's job nearly impossible.
Buffalo. No, I know who's in town? My doctor, Dr. Vinny Boombach.
He's here in town,
He's in town, yeah. He's in town, and he has a new book coming out.
Yes?
Great book. The book's it's about an American girl who marries a Mexican boy.
Yeah.
The book's entitled "She Fell in Love While His Visa Was Extended." What can I say?
The three-way dynamic created interesting tension as two upbeat personalities tried managing one perpetual victim who refused their help while remaining funnier than both. You can see the audience loved seeing Rodney refuse to match the energy Jay and Martin brought to the table, staying in character, while Rodney's posture remained slumped, inventing a visual contrast with Martin's animated movements, destroying Johnny Carson's composure.
Hey, when I drink, I don't know what I'm doing. I was loaded one night, I went into a gay bar. It was ridiculous. There was 15 guys for every guy. This was on full.
Yeah,
This
it's on full,
It's
yeah.
on full. Okay, yeah. Nah, I'm never lucky in bars. I saw a sign over one bar. It said topless, bottomless. I went inside. There was no one there.
Life ain't easy.
I made enough to work, sir. You had to decide to look out for number one. I stepped to number two.
This is a top Dangerfield talk show moment because it captures Rodney in a very polished and fully weaponized form, as the jokes come so fast that the audience barely gets one reaction out before the next line arrives, creating the sensation of being overwhelmed by pure comedy. The segment feels like a controlled flood rather than a normal interview, as Rodney's big gift was making every complaint sound like a personal emergency and a public event at the same time, while never losing the straight-face delivery. The segment ran longer than scheduled due to the fact that stopping the show felt wrong when the energy was that high, as the crew recognized they were capturing something special. Ed McMahon probably contributed his famous booming laugh from the side, giving Rodney additional validation, while Johnny wiped tears from his eyes, completely defeated by the onslaught. The appearance became a reference point for future comedians studying how to dominate a talk show segment, as Rodney's rhythm never wavered, showing years of practice. You can see the camera staying tight on Dangerfield, capturing every grimace and shoulder shrug that punctuated the verbal assault as Johnny attempted steering toward different topics, but Rodney always circled back. The early Mike Douglas set from 1969.
I mean, with either one, a car or a girl, when you get a new one, if you don't break it in right, it'll give you trouble. And if you get a used one, They always lie about the mileage.
This one is great because you can already hear the full Rodney voice before the legend was fully cemented, as he's still younger, but the whole no-respect worldview is already there, and it lands clean with audiences who weren't yet familiar with the character. The set has that old television pace where the comic has to win quickly, and Rodney does exactly that without wasting a single word, as he sounds like a man reporting from a life that has gone wrong in every possible category. The laughter builds because each joke confirms the same cursed universe without repeating the same shape, keeping it fresh, while Mike Douglas gives him a calmer setting that actually helps the misery sound even funnier. It feels like an origin point where the act is already finished and just waiting for the culture to catch up to what he's perfected through years of struggling in clubs. The 1969 date means this predates Rodney's massive breakthrough in the 1980s, making it fascinating as a comedy time capsule showing where the journey started. Rodney looked different physically with darker hair and fewer wrinkles, but the vocal delivery and timing were already perfected, as Mike likely didn't expect someone this funny, making his genuine surprise part of the appeal. The material touched on all the classic categories that would define Rodney's career for decades, proving the formula was set early as the audience reaction built when they realized this wasn't typical variety show comedy. Rodney Dangerfield's talk show appearances worked because he perfected the art of turning life's constant disappointments into weaponized comedy that hosts couldn't defend against no matter how hard they tried to maintain control. His genius wasn't just the jokes, but the relentless pace and deadpan delivery that made every appearance feel like watching a man report breaking news from the front lines of his own disasters. Which Rodney Dangerfield talk show moment do you think was the funniest? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more hilarious comedy moments.